everyday people are having some trouble with this narrative about how we are part of climate change mitigation without feeling like we're sacrificing lives well lived. Let's start by having you blow the doors off that myth.
We do have a big deal on our hands, right? There's
Mhm.
no avoiding the fact that climate change is a big issue with strong feelings and emotions associated with it. And we can feel powerless in the face of it, which is not a great feeling. And we can feel alone as well in that. And Do Nation just proved we've been going for 12 years now, so we've got quite a lot of evidence. We just prove time and time again that when you bring people together in a community and you give them just pretty simple, practical steps and things that they can do, it's just like a little lift up. You bring people together, give them a little bit of a lift up. You can take them from climate anxiety into action and then onto, I mean, really, like anything is possible, onto advocacy, onto innovation, imagination, creativity. And when we stop feeling worried and anxious, our creative brains and our imaginations click into place. And that's when we can see the possibilities. And that's when we can see the potential, not just of ourselves, but of the people around us. And that's when you really start, you can really start going for it. And then you have your own evidence, which then gives you more confidence. And it's a sort of, it's this just brilliant, ever growing cycle of action and impact.
That's lovely. That is part of the hitch there is that the results of our individual actions are not often revealed immediately or celebrated immediately. And it reminds me instantly of a concept that we wrote about on the Goodness Exchange as a fabulous TED talk about something called stubborn optimism. Talk to us about how this way of thinking that you're proposing gets to that stubborn optimism opportunity for us all.
Sure, love to. So, stubborn optimism is something I came across a couple of years ago. There's an amazing woman called Christiana Figueres who leads on this. She's written an incredible book with a guy called Tom. I really recommend it. Stubborn optimism is about tapping into human power and agency, really. It's about recognizing the reality of climate change and the kind of hopelessness that comes with that, but understanding that we actually know. So we know there's a problem, but we also know that we have everything we need to solve it. We actually, I don't know if everyone knows this, even as I say it, and I say it all the time, it kind of blows my mind each time. We have the technology, we have the finance, we have the ideas, and we have the people, but we don't really have the people. So
Okay.
we have the human capacity, potential capacity, but I don't think everyone realizes that we have all of these other solutions just lined up, ready to go. And so stubborn optimism is brilliant because it helps us, it moves us from a kind of state of naive imagination and just hoping that things will be okay and hoping that things will turn out all right and hoping that the next government will solve all the problems or the next multinational business will get a new CEO and suddenly they'll change everything. We need to own our own parts in this, but it's not all on one person because we're all acting as as parts of a community in action.